Hello everyone, a very nice welcome to Pilates with me, Melissa. Right, so in today's class we're going to work on some general mobility. It's nothing too complicated. I designed this class for an early morning start, but you can just do the class at any time of the day. Now, if you are dealing with any kind of injury and if you are in pain during the class, please take care of yourself. Either you stop or just take care of yourself. Right, so we are going to start just standing with the feet hip width apart. So when I say feet hip width apart, it means that you don't look at the outside part of your hips, but more to where your thigh bones are getting inside your hip joint. Right, so we want to create a strong connection with the ground, so all toes are pushing down and the center of your heels are pushing into the ground. So as you do so, you should feel a nice length going through the center of your body and all the way to the crown of your head. So we're going to do 5 deep breathing before we start anything else. Right, so one hand on your chest, another hand on your tummy. We're going to take a deep breath in and we're going to exhale. So that hand on the chest is just there to witness whether you are breathing with your chest and not with your tummy. And today we want to breathe with the tummy, so we don't want to push the breast up and tighten the shoulders as we are breathing. We want to keep the shoulders relaxed and we want to be very relaxed during the whole class. Right, let's do that again. And we inhale. And we exhale. And we inhale. And we exhale. So if you look at what my hands are doing, you will see that the hand that is on my tummy is pushing away from me, and when I am exhaling, it's getting in. It's like my belly button wants to touch my spine. Right, so inhale and exhale. 2 more, and inhale and exhale. And inhale and exhale. Great, well done. I'm going back to my mat. So we keep the feet and the knees hip width apart. And from there, we're going to bring the arms up to the ceiling and interlace the fingers and push the palms of the hands all the way up to the ceiling. So at any point, I want the shoulders to go up to your ears. I want them to stay away from your ears. So you want to really keep that midline lengthening all the way up to the ceiling from your feet to the crown of your head. Good, and we push. And as we exhale, we go to one side. So I will not cue much of breathing today. So you breathe as you wish. Sometimes it might come out of my mouth because I am used to say things like that. And we go to the left. And we come back to center. And as we go to the right, I don't want you to push your hips away. You see, I'm losing my balance. So you want to keep your hips on top of your ankles. Everything is grounded and lengthening up to the ceiling. So we go to the right. You want to create a length and open the side of your the left side of your body from your hips to your lower ribs. And we stretch. Good, and we come back to center and we go to the left. The arms are stretching away, the shoulders are staying down, and we come back. Now, if I turn to my side, I want everything to be neutral. So we don't want to be pushing the butt to the back and pushing the rib cage forward. So we want to keep a neutral alignment. So we go to the right. Remember that we don't want to push the hips away on the left. And we come back. And we go to the left. And we come back. And again, we go for the last time on the right. And we come back to center. And for the last time on the left. Good. As we come back to center, we bring the arms down. And we're going to do arm circles. So we bring that right arm up. All the way up to the ceiling. And we rotate to the back. And we bring the arm down to the hip. And we come back using the same trajectory. Good, and again, and we inhale, and we exhale, and we inhale, and we exhale. 3 more times. So at any point, I want your hips to come along with you like such, like so, sorry. And we come back. So we keep the hips on top of the ankles, very stable. Good, and we do the movement from the rib cage. So that right hip is still facing forward and not coming along with you. Good, and we inhale, and we exhale. Let's do one more like this. And arm up to the ceiling, and we go to the back. And we bring that arm back, good. And we shake that arm. Shake, 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 shake. Good, and now we're going to do the other side. So left arm, I'm going to turn around so that you can see what I am doing. So we bring that arm up, the feet are still grounded. And we rotate the rib cage. We bring that arm down. If you want to follow your arm with your eyes, you can do that as well. It's a good gymnastic for your eyes. And we bring the arm up and to the back. Yes, good. And arm up. Good, and let's do 2 more. And we bring that arm up. We rotate to the back. The abdominals are still in. You don't want your belly button and your guts to go out like so. And we come back, last one. Arm going up, feet are still grounded. Hips are facing forward. And we bring the arms back. Right, and from here, both arms up to the ceiling. We do a big circle and we roll down. So chin to the chest. You want to scoop the abdominals in and roll forward. The shoulders are still relaxed. The arms are relaxed. If you need to bend your knees at that point because you are not feeling too stretchy this morning, just do that, it's fine. But try not to let your tummy rest on your stomach and drop on your stomach. So you want to keep a sense of control here. Feet are still pushing into the ground. So as your fingers touch down, try to straighten your legs as much as you can and just let your head drop down. Good, and we take a deep breath in and we roll all the way back. We bring the arms up to the ceiling. We interlace the fingers and push the palms of the hands up. Here as well, we don't want to have the glutes pushing out to the back and the rib cage forward. We want to keep a neutral alignment. Good, and we circle the arms around again. And we roll down. Bend the knees if you have to. Good, and stretch the back of that leg. Let your upper body just drop and fold forward. Abdominals are lifting up. Good, and we roll all the way back up and we bring the arms back up. So I forgot to say that this class today will be about 20 minutes. Good, take a deep breath in and we exhale and we roll back down. Good, so from there we're going to get into an exercise I love very much. It's the upstretch or downward dog for those who are used to the yoga repertoire. Right, so we're going to walk the hands forward. I'm going to move my feet back slightly, but we want to move from the hands and keep the feet where they are. So here as well, if you need to bend your knees slightly, you do that. Now I need you to send your sit bones up to the ceiling. So you don't want to be in a rounded spine position here. You want to have a straight back, not too arched, but we keep the neutral spine. We stick the butt out, as I like to say. Shoulders are away from your ears and you keep your elbows soft. So you want to push the sit bones to the ceiling as much as you can and the floor away from you with your arms and your abdominals. Good, and from there we're going to walk the hands back to the feet. Hang there for a moment and we roll back up. We bring the arms up to the ceiling and stretch the arms up, keeping the alignment of the spine. Neutral spine always, abdominals are in. And we roll back down, hands flat on the ground. We bend the knees if we have to, and we walk into that lovely downward facing dog. Good. We're going to do that one more time. I hope you are enjoying the stretch. I am. I love, love, love that exercise. And we walk the hands back to the feet. Fold and slowly and gradually bring your arms up to the ceiling. Right. And we roll back down. I'm losing my earpods. Good, and we walk into downward facing dog. You can walk your feet if you want to. It can feel nice on the toes. Give your toes, the back of your toes, a nice stretch, and your calves as well. Let's do a few more like that. Once more on each side. Perfect, and from here we bring the knees down to the floor. We are now ready for our cat and cow stretch. Good, so wrists right under the shoulders, knees right under the pelvis. So you don't want to have your knees wider than your hips here. So when I say knees hip width apart, it's that alignment, not this alignment. So you don't want to be in all fours, having your knees as wide like that. Good. So from there, we want to press the shins down. We want to keep the elbows soft and we want to keep a neutral spine. So you don't want to be letting your guts drop down or tucking your tailbone as such. So we want a neutral spine with that belly button pulled in and staying there. Good, and from here we're going to exhale and start to curl the tailbone, pull your belly button in, try to keep your hips on top of your knees as much as you can, and we articulate that spine all the way to the ceiling. We are still pushing the floor away. The neck, the head drops down without any tension, and we go into the cow's pose, arching the back from the tailbone to the crown of the head. Elbows are staying soft, shoulders are staying away from your ears. So you don't want to strain the back of your neck by pushing your chin forward like so. You see how I am struggling to speak now. So you want to keep a soft neck where you can turn your head side to side. Good, so even if your back is arched, you don't want to let your belly button drop down and your guts dropping down. So you want to keep a control with your abdominals. Good, and we exhale, we round that spine again. And we inhale. And we exhale. And we inhale. Tailbone lengthening away, shoulders going away from your ears. Arms are still pushing the floor away from you. And we exhale, we round. And we inhale. And we extend. Beautiful. We bring that spine to a neutral position. We bring the right arm under the left side. So you want to have your right shoulder down on the floor without any pressure, without putting all your body weight on it like so. You want to push the floor away so that you can open that left rib cage and get all the benefits of that early morning rotation. Hips are staying on top of your knees. Your left hand is helping rotating that left rib cage up to the ceiling. Your right arm is pushing down into the ground and also helping in the rotation. No tension in the neck, nothing, because you're not putting all your body weight on your right shoulder. Great. From here, we lift ourselves up and we bring the right arm up. Still pushing the floor away with your left arm, and we thread that right arm to the left again. And we open. And we bring the right arm under the left again. And we open that right arm up to the ceiling. Push yourself away from the floor. And again. Good, and come up. And one last, and we thread. Abdominals are staying in, shins are pressing on the ground. And we come back up. And we bring that right arm down to the floor. And let's do the other side now. So bring the left arm under the right. Try not to shift your hips away from you. Try to keep the hips on top of your knees. And we open that left arm up to the ceiling. Good. And we bring that left arm to the right. Woof. And we open that left arm up to the ceiling. And we thread that arm again. Ooh. Rotation is difficult for me today. We're a bit tight, but that's okay. We're here to work it out and improve the situation. Try not to be too hard on yourself. We open that left arm up to the ceiling and we do one more set. And we thread that needle. Ooh. And we come all the way up. And we bring that left arm down. Perfect. We're staying on our fours. If you ever feel any discomfort in your wrists, you can fold a towel and place it right under the heel of your hands. It's going to make your life a bit easier. And the same goes for the knees. Right. From here, we're going to bring, I'm going to start with my left foot. We're going to bring the left foot outside of the right arm. Great. So from there, we're going to push the floor away and flex that left ankle. As you can see, I am rounding my back, which is not so great. So I'm going to bring my hands closer to me so that I can extend my spine and stick my butt out so I can feel a stretch at the back of my leg, which is the point of that exercise. You don't want to be hanging like this. That's called struggle, and we don't want to struggle. So you bring your arms closer to you if you have a set of blocks. You can also put blocks under your hands. Good, and if you have to bend your knees slightly to achieve that stretch at the back of your leg, just do so. Right, so we push the floor away, the heel is going away from you, and that back is as straight as possible. And from here we push the foot down, we rock the pelvis forward to stretch the front of your other leg, right leg for me. We still push that floor away, the chest is tall and proud, and we bring the pelvis away again, we stretch that left leg. Good, and let's flow it now. And forward, and backwards. Let's do 3 more. Forward, shoulders are away from your ears, and backwards, shoulders are still away from your ears. The abdominals are working as well. You're not letting those abdominals just drop out. We need some control here. Good, and give me 1 more. And we push the pelvis away, push the floor away, and we bring that leg back. Good, and we bring the right foot out. Good, and from here we do exactly the same thing. So we're going to push the pelvis away, flex the right ankle, and extend the spine. You can move your hands if you want to, and we push that pelvis forward and to the back and forward and to the back. Stick your butt out, it will help you in stretching the top of the hamstrings and feel a greater stretch, which is why we are here today. Good. And extend that leg and push that pelvis forward. Good, and the last one. Extend. Great. And bring the pelvis forward. Good, we're going to bring that right leg back. Good, from here you're going to extend your left or right leg out. So from there we keep a neutral and straight back. We bring the toes up. So if you can't see me here, my toes are up like so. Good, let me move my mat slightly so you can see me. There we go. So here, so leg out, toes up, back straight, and we push that pelvis away without dropping anything on the back leg. You see how my back is, there is no control here, we don't want that. So you don't want to go towards the leg that is not working, which is working but not doing anything. So you want to keep a straight line. So you go straight to the back and come forward again. So those toes are still rotating up to the ceiling. Not from your ankle, not from your knee, but from your hip joints. And forward. And backwards. And forward. Let's do 2 more. And forward. And backwards again. And we come back. We bring that leg back. I'm going to turn around so that you can see what I am doing. Right leg out, toes up, pushing the floor away. And we bring that pelvis away. And we come back. And we push. And we come back. And we push. We come back. We push, 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 push. Good. I think we have 1 more to do. And we push. Shoulders are soft and relaxed. We come back. Let's do 1 more because it feels so good. Good. And we come back. We bring that right leg back. So keep your feet hip width apart and open your knees as wide as your mat. The feet stay in line with your hips. So we push the floor away and we bring that pelvis to the heels. Good. And we come back. And we rock that pelvis to the back. You should feel a nice opening stretch around your sacrum area. And we come back. And we push. Good. And we come back. Remember that you need to use your abdominals here. And one more time. And we come back. In the neutral position, we bring the knees back to hip width apart. We curl the toes under. And we get in our lovely downward facing dog. And we hold it here. Good. Try to lift and lengthen your hip bones, your sit bones, sorry, to the ceiling. Good. I really, really like that exercise. Good. And from there, we're going to walk the feet to the hands and just rest there for 1 or 2 seconds. Good. Let the head drop. Remember that all the toes have to push into the mat and the center of your heels. Go down into the mat so we have a strong grounded connection with the floor. We try to stretch the legs as much as we can. Good. And from here, keep your hands on the floor. We're going to bend the right leg. Feet are still flat on the floor. You don't want to lift your heels or your toes or anything. You just bend that right leg. We straighten the right leg and we bend the left leg. And we straighten the left and we bend the right. The abdominals are working hard here. You don't want your guts to just fall on your thighs. Always keep a sense of control with Pilates. And remember how important it is to have strong abdominals. Protects the back and help in most body functions. Good. And left. And once more on each side, so right again. And left. Good. And we're going to roll up. Right, you can't see me anymore, so I am going to sit. Well, thank you so much for joining my session today, my class today, and it was a real pleasure to have you. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next class. Well, have a great day. Bye-bye.